So here we have one of the big difference that makes from an ordinary van to a camper van, in my opinion. Well, here we are starting the clean out. So we need a clean van. So yeah, now I'm down almost to a skeleton looking van to do my first step and check everything, do my insulation, and yeah, work from there. Go. There we go. Here's one of the walls. That's how it's sounding like now. There we go. Big difference. Yeah, I hope you can hear that. Well, back in the van, need to clean up some rust and to paint it over, like this part. And we also have some parts under the door there and over there. Yeah, not so much, but need to clean this out, and also all that small holes with rust, need to fill them up. So that's what I'm going to do today. Maybe I'll start getting down this part so I can dampen that part and also insulate that part. There we go. Some fresh paint. And the doors needed some paint too. Here we go. I've taken down this so I can get to this part of the roof, so I can make it a bit more silent here with my silent coat. And also I want to put insulation here because it gets pretty warm in the cabin area. So now I can do that. Here's how we're getting on with insulating this part of the cabin. There we go, something like that. will help a bit against the heat and the cold. $19mm of insulation. It's like a Kyflex with a reflective side. And we shall do all those parts and then some more. The doors everywhere. So here we have one of the big difference that makes from an ordinary van to a camper van, in my opinion. And that's getting your small skylights ready. So I have already cut the hole, put the frame. So here you can see the frame, and here's one, not yet secured, but I'm getting there. I've been waiting for warmer weather to do this and sunny days, so that I know it won't rain in and wet everything I have here. Oh, not so much yet. You can see only a bare van, no framing, nothing like that yet. It's taking its time, but the great thing is I'm getting my ceiling ready to go. So here we have the framing of the floor. Simple wood here. I put a few stripes like that, and it should hold up great on this small space. I put it with Sikaflex. I think it's Sikaflex 591, and here we have the roll for insulation that I've used for the walls. I'm going to use it on the ceiling. Then we have my Skylight, real nice, fitting them in to have some natural light. And then this insulation is self-adhesive on that side. You peel it off and it will stick on there, so we can soon fit down the floor. Yeah, it's taking its time, and I don't know when I'm going to be ready with this. So time and money is what I need. So here we have started the subfloor, or what you want to call it, cutting it off a piece of plywood, 21mm. I want a really sturdy floor. So there's one of the pieces, and we need an additional piece that goes along this side. So there we go. We have the floor, or the subfloor, ready to treat it against water. So this side and the other side will treat. I think it's not yet fitted in place, but we are getting there. Well, time to put in some flooring that I got, and it's a stick-on floor. I think it's PVC, or what you call it, and I went for, as you can see, a pattern that is wooden, but different kind of woods. So I couldn't decide which one to go for, so I went for this. So time to get going with the floor, so we can have a nice floor. And now I'm just planning how I want it to look and what kind of wood I want to be visible here in the middle, and other wood will be hidden under the bed and the kitchen area. So just planning out. Got my first piece here. Need to figure this out so it will align straightly. two pretty straight lines. Now it should be a bit easier working from this line. So here we have the progress. I've done a bit more than half of the floor, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Maybe a bit stressful for some people having this kind of floor, but I wanted something a bit different with all kinds of wood looking shapes and materials and colors, because I want going for a bit more nature like. So there we go, guys, the floor is done, and now it's starting to look like something, and it feels good. Turned out pretty good. Don't have to make it perfect on the corners and over there, because all those places going to be hidden with the kitchen, the sofa, and so on. We're going to make a how you call it, a bevel here, or yeah, we're going to make it nicer here, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Also over here, and these places are all going to be with, I don't know, I lost the name now, the corner edge here is going to be all covered up, so it does not need to be perfect. But yeah, now the floor is done. So that's the floor, great. And also, as you may seen, the skylights are in, and just making those two floor skylight seems really nice. Now it's starting to look like something. So next thing I think should be start to framing up everything, so I can start putting my walls, because after that we can start building stuff. And yeah, now it's happening. So don't forget, subscribe, click the bell, share, and all the good stuff, and I'll see you back.